Okay, so you guys threw me a little bit of a curveball here on these large valves that were already scheduled to the crew, but we have solutions. You bring us problems, we bring you solutions. That's how it works. So we had 352 large valve PMs that were already placed in a status 4 scheduled to crew. Now we cannot go back to a status 3 saying that it needs management approval. So what I did is I've created us a new tile here. This is under 415 large valves that say large valve PMs in planning. So there's a status 4 in planning. I've moved all of these valves in here to in planning and I assigned them to James LaRoe, right? What we're going to ask James to do is go in here, look at these, and then as he approves them to be executed, right, to be done, he's going to remove his name off the assigned to, and he's going to change this status from status 4 job in planning to status 4 work ready to be rescheduled. And this tile is going to pick up large valve reschedule, LaRoe approved. That's what I called it. And this is going to be set to pick up when James changes this to work ready to be rescheduled. So this number will go down as James goes through and decides that these valves can be done. This number will go up, reflecting that. Now, James, for you, you can either come here to this tile, to this tab and this tile in Omni, and then go through these valves, right? And you can go look at each one of these valves and zoom in on them and all that stuff. I would probably go down the list, click it. It'll take you to that valve for this specific one. Decide whether or not it can be done, and then you can go into the summary, remove your name, and change the status to ready to be rescheduled. Alternatively, and this might be what I would do, you can go into Field Force and in your work order filter, set this to work order status for job and planning and assign to James LaRoe and save it. You're going to see this same 352 on this map. And again, you can click any one of these and it'll zoom you in. You can decide whether or not you're going to approve this. And then in here, just again, remove your name from the assigned to, just leave that blank and change this status from job and planning down here to level 4 work ready to be rescheduled. And as you work through this list, obviously this number from 352 will go down. And Brandon, you'll be picking it up here with this number going up. And these are your valves out of this group of 352 that you're ready to reschedule. You would go into this and put in the name, Dwayne Rowe, Anthony Mazza, whoever you're assigning that to, and you would go from the level 4 work ready to be scheduled back to level 4 job scheduled to crew. So basically it would go from here back over to here where showing scheduled. So I think that's going to punch the ticket on this. And then going forward, once we work through this 352, we'll use the other strategy where you're just setting them to, from waiting to be scheduled to requires management approval. And then James, you'll be setting them to approved by management using this tile on the ops management, right? So this will be, as soon as we get through this 352, we can just remove these tiles and we won't have to use this strategy again. Okay, hopefully this helps. Again, I'll be available tomorrow morning after the East County all hands meeting to discuss this if we need to discuss it. All right, thank you.